G'day guys, today's video I'm going to assess my abdominal separation again and see how it's progressing. I'm going to show you the exercise I've been doing and the exercises I'm next going to do, as well as how I've been looking after it. Alright, let's get into it. So I first assessed my abdominal separation 4 days post-cesarean section, and I had 3 fingers above, 3 fingers where my belly button is, and 1 finger below. So it's 2 weeks now, so let's have a look at where we're at. Alright, so this is just contour form. I just use that so that my clothes don't rub against my scalp. So I'll just take that out and I'll show you my tummy. So the muscles that separated is the rectus abdominis, which is your six-pack muscle. Not that I've had a six-pack. And it just runs from your ribs down, all the way down here to your pubic bone, okay? So what I'm looking for is to see what kind of gap I've got. So I can just look at rest and see if you can feel, but it's not as easy to feel as if you lift your shoulders. So if I go right up here at the top, I've got 3 fingers, and you can see the muscles, and I can only fit 1 finger up there now, so that's really good. Then a belly button, I just come just above it, 2 fingers, okay, and down, and then at belly button, 2 fingers, below, no fingers now, so that's really great. Alright, so the other thing I like to do is bring my belly button in, which is activating my transversus abdominis muscle, which is like a corset muscle that hopes to bring everything in. But it's not like a big suck in, it's just gently bringing your belly button towards your spine. Okay, and then I'll go again. 2. Or 1.5. None. Okay, so the exercise I've been doing is just that. I've been bringing my belly button in and trying to count to 10. When I first did it, I could only manage 4 and then relax and then go again. I'm aiming to get to 10 seconds times 10, okay? But as you can tell, it's already coming back in and I'm at 2 weeks. So the next 3 exercises I'm going to do are Pilates exercises. The first one is called hundreds. If you weren't sure if your tummy muscle is coming on, you can feel it. So if you've got your bony bits here at the front and then come in, it's kind of soft, squishy, all right? If you bring your belly button towards your spine, it firms up, okay? So that's your transversus abdominis. Sometimes one of the sides is actually stronger than the other one, or a bit more delayed, or you need to focus a bit more on the other side. So got that on. I can feel it on, and then what I'm going to do is hundreds. So what that is you breathe in and flat for 5 and breathe out, flat for 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, breathe out. Now I really feel that one. Okay, and then you just do that 10 times. The next exercise I'm going to do is a leg slide. So for this one, I definitely have my fingers on. Activate my core, so bring my belly button in, slide a leg down, and then slide it back up again. And I want to feel it on the whole time, okay? So if my knee only got that far before it went off, then I just come back up again. And then when you get to the stage where you can fully straighten your knee and then bring it back up. And then alternate. So this is a leg slide, and you want to feel it on the whole time. With my first child, I would have her on me here, just doing a bit of tummy time when I did these exercises. And then I just do 10 on each leg. The next one is hip twist, so out to the side. So the leg that's not moving, so that one, imagine there's like a coffee cup on there, and so it's stable, and you're going to take this leg out to the side and then back in again. But it's not about how far you can get, because if you see there, if I go further, I actually just lose control. This leg moves and this one is not controlled, okay? So stay on there like that, out to the side, back in, swap, and I can feel my tummy on the whole time. So let's run through those exercises. So we've got hundreds as you're breathing in, flat 5 times as you breathe out, flat 5 times. Do that 10 times. Put your hands on if you feel like you need to, especially initially. Slide a leg down and back up. So I'll just show you. Tummy on, slide a leg down and back up. I'm just keeping it in the air. You can just roll it along the floor, but I'm just going to keep it in the air. So that's leg slides, and just start off by doing 10 each leg, or as your tummy allows. If your tummy fatigues before that, it's quality over quantity. So just stop and you add more another day. And then the last one is hip twist. So out to the side, back in, out to the side, back in. Slow and controlled. Nice and slow. Super slow. Okay, so there's the 3 exercises. So to get out of this position, I'm just going to roll to my side and sit up like that. As I said at the start, I'm recovering from a cesarean section where multiple layers have been cut. 6 or 7 layers have been cut to get to the uterus to get the baby out. And then they've been sewn up. And they sew up each one individually so that they'll slide better and move. But it still takes healing time. So tissue healing, by 6 weeks, there is a connection. By 3 months, it's a lot stronger. By 2 years, it's really strong. So for the first 6 weeks, I'm not lifting anything heavier than my baby. I'm getting in and out of bed on my side, like you saw how I lay down on the floor. Overstretching, so making sure that like cups and stuff like that I want to use are at a good height. I'm not stretching up because that just pulls on there. Posture wise, I'm upright, not bending forward or backwards. If I'm going to do something like pick something off the floor, I will actually abdominal brace. So I'll actually kind of bring everything in, hold it tight, and then do what I need to do and then let go once I've finished. When I'm changing nappy in the middle of the night, I'll get out of bed and kneel on the floor and change the nappy on the bed like that, rather than bending forward. Because at the moment, I don't have that core strength. My abdominal muscles are recovering, so I want to give them the best chance. The other thing I've done is, and I wore this in hospital, is Tubi Grip. So this is just some Tubi Grip that I've folded in half. They have this at hospital or any other kind of medical appliance stores would have this. And then I fold it in half and I just do it from my ribs down as far as I can go. And that just helps to bring the muscles back together. So those 6-pack muscles that are separated, it passively brings them back together. And then it's easier for them to work if they're in that position than if they're stretched out. So I used that initially. The hospital normally has these. I used this for my first pregnancy and I used it a lot longer. I used it probably mainly for the first 6 weeks. Whereas this time I've been able to get in the SRC shorts, which are recovery shorts, and they come up they have a band here at the top, all the way up to my ribs. They provide compression for my legs, pelvis, belly. Last time when I got back to exercise, so when I was back kind of walking up and down hills post 6 weeks, I wore these. And so I plan to do the same as well with exercise. It just helps to support everything while you're recovering. Thanks for watching. Bye.